cooking up. Where's my apron? I came here to get it shaking. Cake and dough, let's say I'm baking. Real rap, it's like forsaken. My bars got the earth quaking. My style rap hill from the Matrix. I came here to get it shaking. I came here to get it
shaking, walk around with mask on like I'm Jason, yeah. They talk beef, we craving electric flow just like I'm tasting, yeah. They gon' make me turn cereal for my brand like a raisin, yeah. Yeah, I run this shit until my legs burn like I'm chafing, yeah. No kitchen bar cook like Gordon Ramsay. Focus on me like a camera panning. It could get gritty like.
And we are back with another episode of Welcome to Guttaville. Happy Father's Day. Today is Father's Day. And that's mainly for not the general public, but the dads who actually take time to be a father. You know, that's it's a rare breed, and it sucks to say that, but that's the world we live in, right? So today I want to talk about. I put out a post not too long ago on Facebook here. Hold up while I pull it up for you guys. How you guys doing today? Let me know in the comment section. Let's see. This is episode 3. I forgot to introduce myself, but of course, if you're here, you should know who I am. But I am Gutter the Rebel, and this is Welcome to Guttaville. Let's see. I put out a post on Facebook. Not sure if you guys can read it. Probably can't. But it says to all the women, what about a man attracts you enough to put down your walls and give him a chance? One person said, someone who can make me laugh, someone I can have a serious, deep, intellectual, intelligent conversation with, someone who is honest, loyal, and makes me feel safe. Another person said confidence, humor, honesty, somebody that pays attention. Good answer. Another person said confidence, humor, ability to listen, ability to pay attention to detail and little things, but the number one thing is honesty. Somebody else said understanding, spiritual, just laid back, hard worker, wanting to build, and ignore the outside world. Great answer. You're only going to be in the background anyway. This is self-control, honesty, attentiveness, morals, confidence, communication skills, the way he respects himself, being silly/funny. Another answer I got is somebody who knows how to take the lead, somebody who's not afraid to say I like you or love you first. Another one says somebody who's willing to build with me, who's willing to go to church, who respects my morals, and I respect his. Last one is when a man's aura shows you that he can lead, that he doesn't make irrational decisions, he doesn't act on impulse, he's a clear thinker. Putting down walls mean you have to be able to trust. I have to trust your thinking process. I have to trust your direction. I have to trust your action and actions. Beautifully put, by the way. That entails on how a man can lead, and that's what makes me put down my walls and give a chance. Beautiful answers from some beautiful ladies. I appreciate every one of you that answered that. But that's pretty much the topic of discussion of what this episode is about. What attracts you ladies to a man, and what makes you trust him enough to put down your walls? I know a lot of us, females mainly, but a lot of us, we put up a wall to where, as if one person breaks our trust, or should I say y'all's trust, it's very, very hard for you guys to love, to trust, to care again. There's, not gonna say no names. There's a few females that I know that are like this. And it's perfectly okay. Sometimes it takes time to heal. It takes time to to build that trust that you're looking for, and it also takes time for those walls to come down. But from a male's perspective, it's hard as hell to love when previous loves haven't necessarily went your way. And I'm pretty sure both sides females and males can feel that. I'm almost 100% certain that it is easier for a female to fall back in love than it is a man, but that's a topic for another episode. But yeah, ladies, and shit, even some of the fellas can answer. The comment section is always open on YouTube. It's open on my streaming platforms that I put this podcast on, which is why I'm doing this. And if you follow me on social media, you'll be able to have your own inputs, and I'll dialogue them into the show. But what makes you trust somebody enough to put down your walls to begin a relationship? And even like I've seen 5, 6, 7 year relationships fail because neither party, or should I say, one of those parties didn't want to get married, and the other one did, and then vice versa. I've seen it fail because somebody wanted to get married, and the other person was like, "No, this is good. What we have here, we don't need more." And I mean, to each his own. Everybody has their own beliefs. Everybody lives their own lifestyle. You can't allow anybody to tell you what to do. Me personally, I don't believe in marriage because I feel as though the same morals and the same concept that you have in marriage should already be installed in a relationship. The only thing that changes between marriage and girlfriend is the ring, for one, which is a material thing, and 2, your name. And if you really loved me that much, you change your name without even being married to me. So I've never understood that concept. Like, I don't knock marriage. I actually love seeing married couples happy, and even some of the older ones that be yelling and going at each other's necks. I love it. Young love, old love, it's all love. But me personally, I don't necessarily believe in the concept of marriage. I've seen way too many marriages fail, and maybe that's the reason why I don't believe. And honestly, I mean, the ones that I thought I seen work behind closed doors, they really weren't working. So, like I said, I guess it's to each his own. Maybe someday I'll find that one, or believe that I'll find that one and settle down, but who knows? Go get your Maryland Terrapins cup, man. Support Maryland, man. But yeah, that's a huge step for somebody to make. Trust. Something that you're an active mindset knows that this is what I need in order for me to feel safe around you. Like there's feelings that, or should I say feelings, thoughts, whatever you want to call them, that we're instilled with when we're born. Like when we're born, we inactively know like our mother is our mother. You feel me? Like that's just something we know. And then, of course, the time that it takes her to nurture you, to care for you, to build you up in character, even when you're young. We theoretically, as soon as we exit the womb, we love our mother. We have to grow to love our fathers, if he's in the picture. We have to grow to love brothers and sisters, if you're not an only sibling, even cousins or just people in general. We have to grow to love people, but for some reason we know, like, we were born loving our mothers. You feel me? Or maybe not born, but maybe about a year or so into our lives, we know that we love our mothers. Like we don't necessarily do to our mothers what we would do to somebody else, or don't necessarily talk to or treat our mothers how we would talk to and treat everybody else. But it's like we, I'm I'm gonna say humans because a lot of people will use species here for some strange reason. But we as humans, we know that. Like we know we love our mom. You feel me? And we know that no matter how many people are in the room, mind you, when you're born, the doctor, your daddy, your mom, like that's the first person theoretically to hold you. And from that point on, that bond and that love is built. And on that love and on that bond, it's trust. We trust our mother to never stray us wrong. We trust our mom to never lead us astray, as the terminology would go. And I mean, some people could take that with a grain of salt because they some people don't have their mothers, whether it be by physical choice or whether it be by coincidental death. And my heart goes out to those ones who have lost their mother. But I've seen, I've heard, I've watched a lot of movies. I've seen a lot of life go by in my 32 years. Like I'm a living, breathing proof that it's like you're almost, and because I can't remember a time, and my memory is great. Ask anybody that's around me. I can't remember a time where I didn't love my mother. Even if we argued, even if she said she hated my guts because I remind her too much of my sperm donor. And he's not a sperm donor for real, but that's just what I call him because I don't know him. But anyway, no matter what we went through, it's like that love was always there. Now maybe that love quivered a little bit, maybe it shrunk a little bit, but it always got stronger after it did that. So that an active mindset of knowing that, hey, this is one of the ones that you're gonna love for the rest of your life. That's a fact, and somebody's got to prove me wrong eventually, but it hasn't happened yet. You have to love in this life. And with that love, you have to trust. It's up to you who you want to love, and it's up to you who you want to trust. But it is also up to you to make the right decisions of who you're going to give that love and trust to. A lot of people make the wrong decisions. A lot of people make the right decisions. Case in point, some marriages, if you get married, it actually lasts, and some marriages don't. So that's pretty much playing a percentage game at that point. But yeah, without love, without trust, some kind of connection, it's very tough in this world by yourself. I've lived it. You feel me? It's very tough in this world by yourself, and you're gonna need somebody, no matter who that somebody is, a family member, girlfriend, boyfriend, friend, best friend, whatever, wife, husband, significant other. If you don't go by male or female, people got pronouns nowadays: him, her, them, they. The whole community over there. Respect. I'm not gonna get canceled today. But you have to learn how to do that, because theoretically speaking, I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, I came in this world by myself. I'm gonna die by myself," and that is true. But it's a difference in between dying by yourself with just you and dying without anybody. That dying without anybody, nobody that loves you, nobody that you love, nobody that has your side, nobody that's going to miss you, that'll eat you eternally, forever. I promise you it will. Love, trust, communication is key. Be humble enough to know when you're wrong and swallow your pride, but also stand your ground, and that's for both parties. I'm a man. I've fucked up, but do I consistently fuck up? No. As far as I'm concerned, I haven't fucked up in over 10 years. I've learned my lessons from everything that life threw me. I stand on that. And if there's proof out there somewhere to where somebody can be like, oh no, gutter fucked up, prove it. Whether it be in a relationship, and mind you, I said the last 10 years. I know there's a few females that might listen or might hear this and be like, nah, you cheated on me or you tried to cheat on me. That was the lessons learned when I was young and dumb. I'm a grown man now. 32 years young. I ain't fucked up in over a decade. Prove me wrong. See, I love, I trust, but I also learned how to properly love and trust through trial and error. I would really, 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 really appreciate if you guys commented, whether it be, like I said, on YouTube or on the platforms that I put this on, or even on Facebook when I post it, maybe IG, wherever you find this video at, TikTok. I encourage you guys to tell me, women, what makes you trust a man to bring down your walls? And men, what makes you love a woman to do the same? I encourage you to search within your mind, search within your heart, search within your soul to find that, and then let it out. Once again, people, my name is Gutter the Rebel. I am your host. This is Welcome to Guttaville, the unfiltered and uncut podcast, where any and everything can happen. You guys can email me, inbox me. I just said it previously. You can comment something that you want me to touch on, a specific topic, or something that might be down in the near future where you would want to come on this show and speak your words, speak your mind, speak your heart, let it out. There will be future episodes where it might get a little emotional. There might be future episodes where it might be a little tense, depending on who's here. But on that note, we'll save that for the future, because right now we're in the present. Right now I'm communicating. I'm trusting y'all on my platform. I'm trusting y'all to like, comment, share. Let your voices be heard on my platform. I am your host, once again, Gutter the Rebel, and you have just entered Guttaville. Peace.